Hey y'all, I am so sorry that I'm slightly tardy for the party. I'm cooking. So I was running back and forth from the stove to get in here so that we can have a chat about this show that y'all got me watching. Okay? So I'm real excited to have that conversation with you. Hey, Christine Lambert, girl, we tried to call you for the meeting, but I'm glad you're here tonight. So we had a brief I did watch the first episode and I'm ready to review it. I'm going to try to watch one episode a day until I catch up. And then we can go ahead and review this show together. So now I titled it Queen Sugar. You call, I answered, because this is what y'all asked me to do. So since I'm in here at your behest, reviewing this show, I'm going to need y'all, if you will, to please be so kind as to hit that good old like button. You know we got to get the housekeeping out of the way. So y'all please hit the like button for me, if you will, because we don't know who is coming in later. We'll ask them to hit the like button later. But as of right now, if you would be so kind, please, oh please, hit the like button right now. If you're new and you have not subscribed, please go ahead and subscribe. And if you want to join channel membership, the link is in the description box below. Emmy, what's that? Oh, I'm sorry. Oh, y'all, my nerves bad. I got scared. I didn't know what was going on. Be nice. I'm online. But
Oh, I'm sorry, I'm offended in the gay people.
Oh no, you didn't. But stop, y'all. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. But listen, we gonna get into it. I am ready. I was trying to send out some last minute notifications to make sure everybody knows we're here. And I want y'all to know, I still stand by my first decision that I was not going to watch this show. It was interesting to watch. I took notes. Like I literally watched it academically. I took notes, no judgment, tried to keep an open mind as best as possible. And I'm going to give y'all the results of what I saw. And no matter what I think, I'm going to keep and continue to follow through with this entire season. This is season 6, I believe, is what I saw as the current season that we're in with this show. Now, before I dig too deep, let me greet everybody in the room. Y'all know I got to do it, so here goes, right? Wani, how you doing? Angie, how are you? She said, I'm so proud of you. Thank you so much for the encouragement. Learning to love myself. Hello, Lita. How you doing? Christine Lambert, I need to holler at you. Sis, we need you. Hey, Vita. Vita made it from Denver. Okay. All right, girl. Who else we got? Marva. Good to see you, Marva. Hi, girl. We got, who else is in here to watch me go through the pain and the anguish? Who is here for this painful situation? All right, Cheryl. My sister Cheryl is here from Florida as well. Said, I love the show. All right, we gonna see. Easy breezy. Hey, sis, you made it. How's the baby? How's the baby? How's she feeling? Angela, bro, we got a new member. Y'all ain't tell me we had a new member. I hope you all made it your business to welcome her to the family. Please and thank you. That's right. Welcome, 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 Queen Mermaid. You made it. You say you finally here. I'm so glad. BJ Des, Yvette. How y'all doing? All right. Lala, hey. Egypt Nile is here, one of my archangels with that flaming sword, okay? Tina, the queen of cheesecakes, is in the building. All right, all right. Maureen, hey, sis. All right. Yes, you are so welcome. Please come again and come often. We have a good time over here. And they torture me from time to time because they're my sisters and they can. Hey, Spiller. My sis is here. G Darling. Hey, G Darling. And Auntie Eva. Deandra, Cutie Pie Forever 21. All right. JC. Oh, wow. So all y'all came to watch me roast on an open fire because I don't know how I'm going to survive this, but I'm going to do my best. Hey, Velma Cook. Hey, Miss Genevieve. Oh, girl, it's been a while. How you been? All right, all right. Sasha Lynn, hi. Nacho Twins Mama, Glennis. All right. And we got S. Collins. All right. If I missed anybody, oh, love my dogs too. Hey, sister, how you doing? All right. So let me give y'all my notes on this because I'm not going to take long because like I told you, I am cooking. We still got to feed daddy. Queen sugar or no queen sugar. Y'all know what time it is.
So we hungry up in here.
Okay. So listen. Now, y'all know I was learning the characters as I went. So my notes might not be the best notes. Do not crucify me because y'all the one sent me to watch this, okay? Emmy, keep watching that bacon.
She doing her thing. She right there.
It's out? Yeah, okay, thank you, ma'am. You remember what I told you to do? All right, let me know if you get stuck. I got you. I'm sorry, y'all. Still got to be mama, but I'm here. Okay. So where I picked up, now this is season 6. This was episode 1, right? So from what I could see, from what I could gather at that time, the young man was, it looks like he was interviewing or he was talking back and forth with one of his professors, right? You didn't watch it, Queena? Well, girl, I ain't gonna say you ain't missed nothing, but you probably didn't. So young man by the name of Michael West. Now, when I first started watching it, of course, I did not know that that was supposed to be Charlie's son, right? Hey, Plum. Okay, so when I came into the situation, the very first thing I saw was this young man having a very rudimentary conversation about Garveyism, which was strike 1 for me. No lie, strike 1, 2, and 3. Very rudimentary, very surface. And so to me, you know, automatically, y'all know how I am. My first instinct, hey, New Year's Bay, was that, okay, the writer is pandering to Black people. Why are we pandering instead of just having an intelligent conversation? You could have done research and made it a lot more insightful. Like he literally tried to sum it up and threw in by any means necessary. That had absolutely nothing to do with Garveyism. Marcus Garvey was definitely someone that was not by any means. He was very organized, very strategic in everything that he did. We're not even going to get into the Black Star lines, the ship lines, and everything, but his entire Back to Africa movement was very structured, was not a by any means. It was not ragtag. Had the kind of Lisa Ray knockoff professor saying, oh, so he was Malcolm X before Malcolm X. It just, I don't know. It gave me cheap pandering. But I said, okay, let me soldier on because my sisters want me to soldier. So we going to soldier on, right? So next up was his conversation with his mama on the video phone, which I was like, oh, that's nice. And mama was pretty and her hair was laid, honey. You know, if it was a wig, I couldn't tell. And even if it was put on impeccably. She looked absolutely pretty and gorgeous. And then the pandering started again. And I said, okay, so I think I see what sort of a show this is going to be, right? So they starts pandering and she's throwing her head back with this ecstatic look on her face that she's going to be listening to Maxine Waters give the keynote speech, and she's going to be the keynote speaker. And, you know, oh, that woman is the truth 24/7. And I was like, I don't know. You know, it felt like another pandering moment, but I said, all right, stick with it, Neat. Your sister said that it's a good show, so we going to roll. So we kept going and we got past all of that. And then I was happy to see Rutina Wesley. Now, I like Rutina Wesley. Now, I first was introduced to this actress when she was on True Blood on HBO. Now, I did like True Blood, no lie. Enjoyed True Blood, enjoyed everything about it. So when I saw Rutina, I was excited. And I will say this, she did not disappoint. Now, with her character, I'm assuming, now y'all let me know if I'm not reading it right. I think she was a reporter. Is that it? She appeared to be a reporter at some sort of Black-centered news sort of thing. Is it a newspaper? Is it an online? I don't think I know that much about it yet because I'm just getting into it. Hey, there's my Christian key. Yep, I love True Blood too, Morgan's music. So she's a journalist. Okay, that's kind of what I figured because we walked in on her in that first episode and she was at a photo shoot with another really nice looking lady. I don't know what she represented in the story, but I'm assuming she was someone who had achieved something or done something really good. And so they were talking about, the fact that people are getting more interested and involved in knowing the people who are behind the scenes actually getting their hands dirty. So I thought that was cute, a nice little touch. And like I said, Rutina did not disappoint. So, y'all, I'm going to tell you this. It gave me a thought, right? I had the thought that possibly that what appeared to be pandering might have just been bad acting. That's what I'm thinking. Because Rutina kind of was giving some of the, cookie cutter soundbite type lines, but she delivered them more convincingly. So while I still saw the agenda, it was more believable. Or maybe I'm just biased because I like Rutina. Could be a little bit of both. She's such a pretty, pretty girl. So anyway, we got through that scene and I thought it was interesting to see that. And she mentioned, my sister, she's the politician and she's out there in LA right now. Then they showed her with a man. Now y'all got to help me out. Who was that man that Miss Charlie was with out there in LA? Who was the man? She was crawling all on the man, y'all, kissing on the man. Who was the man? Can somebody tell me who the man was? Because y'all know I've not seen this show before. And I'm never going back to watch all of those seasons. So I need somebody to tell me who was that man, please. I was so confused as to who the man was. Now I saw, that's her ex-husband. Wait a minute. So let me get this straight, girl. So she went out there to take care of business because the people invited her. But then she linked up with her ex-husband and they out there creeping around like teenagers. Okay, now I get it. Now that's interesting. So I'm starting to see a pattern. When they try to do the extra I'm so woke, so black situations, it's real fake. But when they're actually acting out like the real storyline, so to speak, the tension, the drama that's going on, then that's interesting. Okay, yeah, because that didn't give me campy, fake, I'm trying to sell you a line situation. Egypt say that's her ex-husband, the basketball player. They just got back together. Well, it looked like they sneaking around, y'all, because she said something about, if this is serious, then we may need to tell the family. Yeah, it looked like it. Kind of high yellow man, had a nice edge up, and she was climbing on him. So if that's the ex-husband's fella, she back with him. That's what it looked like to me. Miss Thing was in her bikini with her cover up, and she was crawling all over that man like he was a piece of cheesecake, and she had just fell off the diet wagon. Now, what you say, he did her wrong? He looked like the kind that'll do you wrong. Okay. Now I get it. So I thought that was interesting, paying attention to that and how the situation with it was very, I don't know. It was interesting, but that was a nice straw hat she had, y'all. It was. Hey, happy to be happy. So next up, Emerald. Okay. Next up was the conversation that I saw with who I later learned was Ralph Angel, that man that y'all keep drooling over. So I'm going to get into that. Give me 1 second. All right, y'all. So that's that man y'all was drooling over, Ralph Angel. Now I'm going to say his complexion was nice, but I didn't get it. Now y'all about to make me give y'all a side eye on that one. He looked a little hungry, looked a little emaciated. I don't know. Maybe y'all like him like that. I'm going to let that ride, though. So he was having a conversation with this old timer. And they were talking about some lawsuit for black farmers and whatnot. And I thought that was interesting. This Ralph Angel person, he's not really a good actor, huh? Is that what this is? Because see, y'all forgot to tell me that. Y'all was too busy talking about, oh, he fine. Y'all forgot to tell me this Negro couldn't act. He just said they sneaking around, just got back together last season when he took care of her while she had the virus. Okay, and I noticed they put the virus all through this show. Now, if you want to have black drama, why not have black drama without the agenda? Okay, it was just a bit much. Ex-NBA player. Okay, okay. Oh, I'm doing good. Love my dogs too. I'm trying. Because I think there's a lot of like backstories that I don't know from previous seasons that, again, I am never, ever going to watch. Cheryl said he did have an outside child from the side piece. Oh, wow. So he nasty, nasty. Yes, honey, happy to be happy gave us PCP, and I was not ready. Yeah, he did look a little hungry. He looked like I wanted to toss him a sandwich or something. I didn't see what y'all saw. Y'all sat there and told me, oh, he's so fine. And I thought, okay, well, maybe he fine his baby hair because he looked thin to me. He's in Girls Trip too. I didn't even notice him. That should let you know something. Hey, Nakaya. Say he can act just playing the role as written. So they wrote it for him to use a fake, somewhat Southern accent. That's what they asked him to do. Okay, but I'm riding because y'all say ride. So you know your sis. If y'all say ride, I'm a ride. So they had that conversation. I thought it was interesting. I did think that was a very good element to put into the show to kind of shine the light on the fact that there are a lot of black farmers that get done real dirty by the government. So I thought that was interesting. I like that. Oh, they put the BLM in it too. Oh, they so full of crap. I'm sorry, y'all. I can't take it. Nicole says she got to introduce him back to the family because, you know, divorce the family. Louisiana is plagued with COVID. Okay, I mean, I get it, but I don't know. They made it such a huge part of the show. It was, oh, it's a V drive and show up for the V drive. And, you know, I don't know. Morgan, you say you going to help him make a sandwich. I believe you too. I believe it. Marvin, now I'm the one just starting to watch the show. They say that man that Miss Charlie is married to got an outside child. Now that's what she say. That's what they told me. You stopped watching a few seasons ago. I believe I'm getting the feeling why. I'm getting that feeling. So they had that little conversation. The wife was pregnant. She looked real nice. She was real pretty. And that's when I first started to kind of get a whiff of this whole Aunt Vi situation that him and his auntie beefing. Now, what I don't know is what exactly is him and the auntie beefing about. Can y'all let me know that? Because I don't understand what they beefing about. I don't understand. I'm confused. So he was like, oh, I'm not going to talk to her. It's too soon. Yada, yada. Wait a minute. Y'all being grown in the chat. And just say you would be the sandwich. Lord, you going to be a sandwich for the man? Jesus be a fence and Angie be a sandwich. I'm through. JC says, I still ain't watched the show. Just came here to hang with y'all. All right. You say Vi is controlling. Is she really? But tell me what happened between her and him. Not just your opinion of the lady. What happened? Yeah, that's right. Move forward. That's what I like to see. Okay. She tries to incorporate truth and reality in her shows. Yeah, I wasn't feeling it. I ain't lying. I wasn't feeling it. So, love my dogs too. They were arguing over Blue leaving. So y'all gonna tell me who Blue is, or y'all want me to just kind of roll? Yeah, girl, that's what Angie said. She said she gonna be the sandwich. If you missed something good on Queen Sugar, baby, I missed it too. Don't feel bad. So, okay, Marva. Thank you, Marva. Marva for the win. Marva say he and the mama gave permission for their son to go to boarding school, and she tried to tell him what he could and what he couldn't do with his child. The son is only 7 or 8. Okay, that's why y'all say she controlling. Okay, so why did she feel like she could tell them that? Darla, the mother, was a crackhead that raised the son. Okay, wait, let me keep up now. He was mad because the wife mama gave Blue, the grandson, to a private school and Vi didn't want it. Well, what Vi got to do with it? She helped raise the boy, and then they didn't want her to have nothing to say about it. Well, see, now this is where the problem come in. You can't be asking people to help raise your children and say you don't want them to have no say in what happened with the child. Okay. Got it. Hey, Ronnie F. That's his son. Okay, got it. All right. Makes sense. Makes sense. So at least I know why him and the auntie is mad with each other. According to her husband, they had words. She called him out his name, and now they gonna stay mad. That ain't nothing to stay mad about. It really ain't. Y'all had a difference of opinion. The child gone. Ain't nothing you can do. If you mad, ma'am, stay mad. You know, it just don't make no sense. Now, the conversation that Nova had with that man, I believe he had to be an informant. Is that right? About the police brutality situation and trying to make people understand why they need to defund the police. And so the man said, now y'all let me know what he meant. He said she had a dirty white cop in her house. What that mean? Because I know they said something about, you know, she telling him she's done undercover pieces before. If somebody asks her, she'll deny to the end. She basically trying to tell him he's safe. But what in the world did he mean when he told her you had a dirty white cop in your house? I need to understand. Marva say Vi's the matriarch of the family. Though controlling, she has a right to be, in my opinion. Okay, makes more sense. Say I haven't watched for a few seasons. This is a fun way to catch up on backstory so I can start to watch again. Okay, well, we're gonna all be on the same page in a minute. Oh, she was laying up with a clear boy and he was a dirty police. You say her boo thing. Oh, that's nasty. And he was a dirty cop too, huh? What? He was married? Wait a minute. I take back everything I said about her. So she was going with somebody's husband. He was clear and a dirty cop. She gonna catch something. But so that happened. I'm not gonna linger on that too long. Then when Vi and the husband got home, now is it me, but that seemed like a nice scene to see a nice settled black married couple. They was cute. They was real cute. The old man looked like he was doing a little reminiscing or whatever, and they ended up talking. That scene wasn't giving me too much, but it was just nice to see. It's always nice to see a settled and happy, you know, older black couple. Hey, Shantae Boston. Okay, he turned himself in. But then the white cop got divorced and got with Nova. She's still nasty. You were going with that woman husband, then he get a divorce and come lay up in your bed. Now you think you legit. You ain't legit. You took that woman husband. So then now what was interesting too, after they showed the nice little homie scene with Hollywood and Miss Vi, then they showed Nova go home and her door opened and she got scared. You know, she explained it away and went on in that house. Now, I'm going to tell you like this. There's no way I'd have been calm. You know you're doing a piece on dirty police officers, and you going to walk your hips in your house like ain't nothing happened. Ain't no way. Okay, that don't make no sense. But she went on in there and just tried to, you know, explain it away and relax and whatever. Angie, what you say? You say Nova smoke trees. She would have to. She would have to be smoking something or taking horse tranquilizer to be going with somebody's husband. Yeah, Morgan, I wouldn't have went in that open door. Ain't no way. No way I'd have went in that door. And she goes on in there and everything, and they went on to the next day. But my attitude is this. Even if nothing happened, like nobody was waiting in there to get her, how you know they didn't leave something in your house? How you know they didn't go in your house to steal something or go through your things? There is no way in the devil that I would have went on in that house and got comfortable. Say she smokes the rainforest. Oh my. Cheryl say Nova got him later and he turned himself in the next day. Yeah, she ought to be ashamed of herself. Ain't nothing she gonna do to clean that up. Some things is some stuff you do, it'll follow you, and that's just a bit much for me. So then the next day you got the little young boy, Michael, on the phone with Aunt Vi lying, talking about he was at a library. First of all, I need somebody to understand. I need somebody to understand for me. When you young and you talking to your elders and you telling ridiculous lies, I just want everybody listening to know we know you lying. Just like Mama and them knew when we was lying, we know when y'all lying. Like, I'm glad she called him out and told him to wrap it up before you catch something. And it was good she said it. Because it looked like that old Lisa Ray knockoff, the great value Lisa Ray, the professor. Wasn't that a professor? Was in the bed crawling all over that young boy. Nasty. and then telling him, reminding him to show up to the jab drive. I say, Lord, they got the jab all through the show. That lets you know the agenda is real. That's all I'm going to say. I'm not going off on the ranch. Y'all did enough of that to me this morning at Good Morning Royals. Okay, yes, Easy Breezy, they could have planted something. And yeah, Nicole, they could have put cameras up in that house. It didn't make no sense. I just don't, the agenda was all through this show. And I'm going to just say, if they don't do no better than this, it's going to be real painful for me to watch it. Yes, she was a Lisa Ray knockoff. Twice the crow's feet, half the talent. Says the girl, we talking about Queen Sugar. They made me watch it, so I'm telling them what I saw in that first episode. I'm recording it with my eyeballs. Cheryl say, but there's a cutie on there now who's her new neighbor. I hope Nova hook up with him. I think Nova need to put some ice on that hot pocket. Yeah, because she nasty. That's what she is. He's a California boy that came home to Louisiana. Does that mean he got to lay up with old women who teach at his school? Because he came from California? Yes, the great value. The great value. Wait a minute. Morgan says she hook up with any and everybody. See, y'all scammed me about this girl. I thought I liked her character, and then come to find out she got a whole revolving door down there. I'm through. So, went on past that, the nasty old lady crawling on the young boy. And then Ralph goes home and he letting his wife see that he's having a crib delivered. And apparently it was very, very expensive. And she didn't think he should have been getting it, but it was delivered. And that's just what it was. Wait, you say males and females? Lord, at least she equal opportunity. Oh, that heifer nasty. She real nasty. She is going to catch something. It was just a mess. And then so after the crib is delivered and she's like, oh, this the one I was looking at. Ain't this too expensive? Then the conversation goes further where this Negro say he quit his job at the nursing home. And not the nursing home, but his nursing job due to her pregnancy and the Rona and banking on a settlement. Boy, you don't know when that settlement coming through. Why are they putting this kind of stuff in these storylines? Making people think it's okay to quit jobs when you know that you need money. Who does that? Who does it? So that you watching it, I guess I can be on my Gemini team and watch it with you. Child, go ahead on. You know, one of us suffering is quite enough. But if you just want to do that to yourself, bless your heart. Well, your sister said he was married. I don't know him. Talking about she a free spirit or her spirit free, something free. And if she got that much traffic, she got a right to charge admission. You say, oh my, clutching my purse. Girl, I clutched mine the minute y'all said that. She don't discriminate. Lord have mercy. Does she at least do background checks? But she connected with people by soul ties. Girl. Talking about, please see the first season. There's a lot of backstory. Absolute. Girl, I would rather dig my eyes out with a rusty spoon. Nova is an activist. But there's something going on. Nova is being set up. There's some weird things going on, tapping phones, and there may be a hidden camera in her place. I believe it. The fact that she got home and her door was open, they all but told her they did everything but sign a note and say, P.S., the people who broke in your house. And she walked in. Say the nursing job is his second job. But the man is broke, y'all. You didn't hear the debt collector calling him? When you broke, you don't quit no jobs. That ain't what you do. You broke and you got all that debt. Yeah, I mean, you could be bright and still have round heels. What you say, Lala? She sounds like, wait a minute. She sounds like she's too friendly with her cookie. I done told y'all about them girls with them friendly cookies. It ain't supposed to be friendly. It's supposed to be antisocial. She a sage burner, Lord. You say I'm talking about your job status today. No, I'm talking about this man quitting jobs and know he over there broke his Job's turkey. And she slept with her sister ex-boyfriend too. Oh, she nasty. Don't tell me nothing else about her little nasty, but she too much. So he broke it. He done left his job. Talking about, y'all too important. If they was too important, you'd have had a job somewhere. If you'd have quit that job, you'd have went somewhere and dug a ditch. You'd have went to doing ditch digging and whatever else you had to do before you just quit a job and know you got a baby on the way. I don't understand it. It ain't gonna make no sense to me. But these type of narratives are the ones that they pushing for black folks. And I feel like they're trying to send a message to black women that struggle love is okay. And we don't do that over here on the porch. Jesse says, I knew Seanitra would be much more entertaining for me than trying to watch. Oh my goodness. Oh man. Love my dogs too. Say this show can be depressing at times, in my opinion. Addiction is a terrible thing. I don't know about depressed, but I know I was very triggered by some of the stereotypes that were put in there. It was a couple of pleasant surprises, but it was a whole lot of stereotypes and a whole lot of black Democrat agenda all up and through here with this jab storyline that was on my last good nerve. So, says the girl, thank you so much for the super chat. She says, isn't this an Oprah Winfrey show? If it is, I get everything you say because we know about Miss Sophia. Well, if this is an Oprah Winfrey show, then I understand why the agenda was all up and through there, because we know when it comes to the agenda, Oprah be all up and through there. That's what she do. Easy, thank you for the super chat, boo. Easy Breezy said, I stopped watching the show after the first season, and I see why. I do. So, now I did think it was cute when Nova went and picked up the little old farmer man. He was so nice. It was interesting. They made it to the little drive. Ralph Angel said he was going to the little drive. But it was interesting to see him on the phone with that debt collector. See, this is what I'm talking about, right? The problem that got me with that was he on the phone asking for more time. You 60 days delinquent. These people said 90 days they foreclosing. So that means you ain't got but 30 days to come up with these white folks' money, or you finna lose everything and you quitting jobs. That don't track for me. It doesn't. You say, I think he quit because of COVID and he wanted to work. He worked at a nursing home to protect his wife, I think. I understand that that's what he's saying, but I'm also saying that's irresponsible. And no man who is a man in his right mind does that. It makes no sense. We're talking about he waiting on crop. You better get some money that's coming right now because the crops is under God. And his timetable ain't going to change based on your bad decisions and impulse control. Now, he had no business quitting no job. Now, when he got through working, he could have changed out of his scrubs and stuff in the garage or under the carport, put on different clothes, took them Q-tips with that alcohol, cleaned out his nostrils, his ears, rinsed his mouth with Listerine, washed his hands, and then went inside. That's what he could have did, because that's what we used to do at the hospitals anytime there was a MRSA outbreak or VSR. It's on. That's why I'm seeing the agenda. Yeah, I'm not even surprised. I really appreciate you, says the girl. Yeah, they do. But this show, the whole jab agenda all through the show, child boo. If they don't stop trying to convince black folks with cheap and tawdry tricks, I mean, but if she's on Oprah's payroll or she working with Oprah, I'm not surprised at nothing I see. Yeah, it's very sad. Absolutely. It just don't have no place on a television show for entertainment. Let me ask you this, Nicole. Since it's so sad, it's so heavy, and I know it is because we got friends over there. We got some of the ladies on this channel that's part of the royal family that live there. And they've called and told me some real sad situations. Do you think it's cool for somebody to take something that's so serious and such a heavy part of your life and put it on the screen in cheap storylines for entertainment? Or do you think that's just a little too irreverent? Because I do. But maybe that's just me. Easy Breezy said he should have discussed that with her so she could have told him it was a stupid idea. Right. But sometimes the men won't discuss things with you because they don't want to hear what you got to say about it. He should have just known to do the right thing without her saying it. Now, Cheryl said Ralph Angel about to rip off the family trying to take away his farm. His soil has been tainted. That's why nothing don't grow on his farm. What you mean tainted? What they did? They sprayed something on the ground. What y'all saying? Wait a minute, Cheryl. Now I want to know about that. Now what you say, love my dogs too. I'm glad that you're giving your thoughts. You're telling us the truth. Thank you. I'm just saying, when you're not really a fan, you can just kind of pull back and look at it, the broad spectrum, and it just seems a little interesting. You say, here we need to show up somewhere, but are y'all really showing up there? because I don't think none of them people from Louisiana. And they was all faking them accents because I don't know nobody from there to talk like that. It looked real fake. It almost looked like white people painted black, pretending to be black and tell your story and not doing it authentically. I mean, but if you good with that, then I'm good with it. I just feel like keep the agenda off my screen. It to me is just as bad as Juvenile talking about vex that thing up. Like the only thing left for them to do is pass out buckets of chicken and slices of watermelon with a jab. And have somebody out front tap dancing, singing, Mammy's little baby like shortening, shortening. Mammy's little baby like shortening bread. Like you just not going to call me an N-word with a hard R to my face and tell me to take a jab and think I'm going. Yes, Lala, they are definitely pushing the agenda. And this episode was just way too heavy for me. It was agenda heavy. If you pull the agenda out, some of the storylines actually, got my attention. Sassy Girl said, if you're going to make a series about a serious situation, you should at least make it worthwhile. How's Uggs, by the way? Girl, Uggs is on my last nerve today, but I'll tell y'all about that later. We got to make it through this. So then they had the issue with the jab related, but it was also white privilege related. You know how we like clear privilege over here. So the clear folks showed up and felt like they were entitled, even though they didn't make reservations, they didn't have their IDs. We even saw the clear woman in the truck with her husband and children, all of them looking dingy as hell, looking like white clothes that's been washed with a black blanket, sitting up in their truck, looking like they smell like old hot dog water. And her social engineering talking about, well, I left my work ID in my clothes. Girl, you ain't left nothing. Go get it. So I thought that was interesting. It was interesting that they put, clear people behaving real clear. That was interesting. The fact that they came to an area where they know they weren't supposed to be and assumed that they should be able to get their way just because their complexion is clear. I thought that was interesting. So wait a minute about this soil situation. Say, yes, the soil is no good for growth. The white Yahoo family wants him to lose the land. They purposely did it to his soil. Oh, wow. That's terrible. Yeah, they do need to sing it in Texas because there's a whole lot of shucking and jiving and knuckle dragging going over here. Don't get me started. Ever since I've been here, I've been trying to bite my tongue. Oh, Charlie's mama is a clear woman. You saying don't forget, girl, I didn't know. So she have clear herself. Okay. Yeah, the entitlement is real now. It was interesting to watch the whole St. Joe's versus St. Thomas and how they would come over and, start demanding stuff in an area where they weren't even supposed to be. I thought that was very, very interesting. Also, the whole setup for the police brutality with the old man. Now, I'm going to say this. I thought that was a little contrived, but it was interesting how the old guy fell and hit his head. And they had the poor little clear police officer looking like, I didn't touch him. I didn't do it. But you did touch him and you did do it. And what were you grabbing him for? And you telling him to lower his voice talking to that clear woman with her smelly looking self. And the reality is she wasn't even supposed to be there. So nobody shouldn't have had to speak to her softly, loudly, or anything else. Only people should have been speaking to her was other people at her house who were equally as unwashed and strange looking. It shouldn't have been anybody there because she shouldn't have been there. And I found it interesting, that whole dynamic, when they told them that, you haven't made a reservation, they were still hanging around like they had a right. And, oh, you're only doing this for black people, but you literally came to a black area where the black people made reservations. And you brought your clear tail there under the thought process that if I show up, they'll have to give it to me so it doesn't look like they're doing to us what we've always done to them. Now, the joke to me is in the fact that I don't think it's safe for nobody, but that's just my opinion. Let me shut up. So it's like you basically like, no, kill me first. No, kill me first. But I digress. I ain't gonna go there. But it was just interesting to see the entitlement. Like I demand that you give me what I want, whether it's within the rules, whether it's within the confines of decent society. It doesn't matter. Just give me what I want. I thought that was interesting. You say they need to clear Texas and turn it blue. Child, the blue people is the one. The girl, let me shut up. Seanitra, be quiet. Be quiet. Ain't none of them no good. That's all I'm gonna say. Blue, red, or purple. I need the purple party. Whatever party is purple, and we can vote for them. Cause I don't want to hear nothing about no blue people, no red people. They all white people, and black folks that work for them. Mm-hmm. Yeah, this was like really like raising my blood pressure and digging up under my nerves. It was. It really was. It was just such a smelly scene. Like you could just smell that whole scene. Like if it had just started drizzling or misting the rain, you was just gonna. It was gonna be the howling out there. It was gonna smell like a field full of German shepherds. But I'm gonna shut up. I'm gonna shut up. So I thought that was very interesting that they put that little tidbit in there. Then the other part that I thought was interesting was how that police officer told what was Rutina's character again, the little nasty heifer, Nova. Basically told her, "Oh, you good? I didn't write you up for all these cars being out here." So apparently they mad at her for writing that piece about the police brutality and about helping to campaign for defund the police. Like they don't want them to have nothing to do with none of that. And he's like over his dead body. It's like, son, that don't have nothing to do with you. You can get mad, but if you get mad and do something to her or anybody else, you just gonna make their point. So that was interesting, but I think there may have been a little foreshadowing. I don't know, but it gave me the impression that it was a little bit of foreshadowing for what possibly was to come because of the fact of him saying that. It almost gives you the impression like they're going to end up doing some things to her or setting her up or possibly putting her in a bad situation and refusing to help. I just get the feeling that that's going to get messy. I also feel like the situation with the great value Lisa Ray crawling on that woman's son is going to get messy. I feel like once his mother finds out, there may be a little bit of a problem. And what else do I think might turn into a problem? Oh, that young man quitting jobs, buying expensive cribs, getting payday loans, and know he got 30 days for them people take his land. I believe that's going to get extra, extra messy. Sassy girl, what you say? My great-great-grandparents and grandparents lost all their land because it was taken by the clear people back in the day. They knew they weren't financially smart, so they got the land for cheap. Well, at least they paid them something because, you know, there's places in Florida where they just raided in the middle of the night, killed folks and ran them off and just stole it. I.e. Ocoee. Cheryl says exactly. Black and brown people need to leave Texas to the clear people and let them deal with their own abortion laws. Watch what happens. I ain't gonna say no black and brown. I'm gonna say black and black. I don't have nothing to do with nobody else. I'm gonna need them to hold their own nethers. That's all I'm gonna say. We ain't got nothing to do with that. Say, yeah, last night was very interesting regarding Nova. Bingo. Oh, okay. So I am on the right track. So I did detect a little foreshadowing. So that was very clever by the author. That was very clever, very clever of her to put that in there, to put that foreshadowing in there with him making that statement. Nicole says the police in Kenner, is that Kenner, Louisiana? They're killing people for real. Well, baby, they're killing them all over the place. Y'all got to be careful. These people are crazy. They put on them badges because they're sociopaths. They're predators. They want to hurt people. You have got to be careful. Keep your eyes open. Keep your eyes open. And just try to watch yourself because they got the badge. So you know the judge already going to be on their side. But, you know, in the word supplies, I'd rather be judged by 12 than carried by 6. So, I mean, if you got to do something, you do what you got to do. Just try to make it out alive. Sassy girl said, wow, I didn't know that. You learn something new every day. Thanks for the information. Hey, lady 747 says, hi, stop watching after the first season. Too many bad decisions and sad situations for me. You are catching me up. I see nothing has changed. Yeah, it looks that way. Looks like a lot of bad decisions, irresponsibility, painting black people in a light where it's like we're too ignorant to hold on to our own property. We don't know how to strategize. I'm getting a lot. And then you got a character in here who's kind of getting into the whole Hottentot or Sapphire diatribe. You know, she's got a friendly cookie, they say. Cheryl says the professor broke it off with the son. Now, how you going to tell me what happened before I watch it? Y'all told me to watch it, then you want to tell me before I watch it. Now come on, Cheryl. That's all right. I'ma still watch it. I'ma still watch it. But she ain't have no business crawling on that woman's child. Now, if the mama was anything like me, she'd have had to catch me outside. Or I'd have caught her at the Walmart or at the gas station. But that's just me, and I digress. Okay? So if I had to rate this first episode, I really wouldn't want to, only because I don't have a point of reference. So I don't have anything to compare it to. But there were definitely some things, some stories in here that I am interested about. And I am interested in seeing them play out. Look at her and laughing. She talking about sorry and laughing because she knows she up here giving me what done went on. So the way I see it is this. I feel like what we the part that I'm interested in seeing play out is of course the great value Lisa Ray. I'm interested in watching the whole Charlie sneaking around with her ex-husband instead of just telling him I wanted to mess with him, so I'm gonna mess with him. Um, Definitely interested to see what happened with this whole police brutality, defund the police story that the friendly girl is putting out. Um, and to see if this boy actually loses this property or how he gets out of it, if he gets out of it, what he's gonna have to do to get out of it. Alita say the first episode this season was a bit much. You'll see other storylines evolve. Okay. All right. I see it. I see it. Said I'll wait for you to unpack. I'm done with it. Okay, I feel you. Said it may grow on you. Baby, I seriously doubt that. Something in my spirit is telling me that I doubt it. But I think it will still be interesting to watch it and see the type of stories they're telling, how it relates. Is it relevant? Is it overdone? Is it a little fake? We'll be able to really, really get into it. Let me see what you say. A lady 747 said, "Oh no, Charlie messing around with her low life ex." Girl, she wasn't just messing around with him. They had to tell me who he was because they didn't say it, I guess, because everybody who watched it already knew. Well, I had to ask who he was, girl, because Miss Thing was up there in a whole bikini and she jumped on the man, straddled his lap, crawling all on him and stuff. I say, oh, so she out here with a man. And then when she said she may have to eventually tell her family, I said, so what am I missing? So when I got here tonight with y'all, the sisters told me that's her ex-husband. And they say he got an outside child on her and everything. So I said, wow. Yeah, that's who they say it was. That's what they say. He looked a little hoish to me. He did. So now you know what I'm wondering. Did they typecast him or is he just a really good actor and he know how to look like a hoe? I don't even know if there's like a whole training that you go to so you can look like one. Candace say I had to say it, just messing with you. Girl, y'all messing with me, got me watching this. You say the ex is a baller that chased her. Okay. Just Cass. How you doing? Marva say he nursed her back when she got the thing. They fell back in love. He was a cheating basketball player. Child. Wait. Say what now? He got accused of being a crook like that. You say he has changed. It took a while. Girl, do you believe men change? Now that sounds like something out the Matrix. What you mean he changed? Into what? What did he change into? So he got accused of that too. So he was out here stealing stuff and he was hoeing around and getting outside kids. And now she back crawling all over him and kissing him up like she could eat a piece of him. Oh wow. So it's gonna be good next week, huh? Oh Lord. No, that's all right. I know not to say it. You can type it. I just know not to say it, sis. A real creep. Okay. Cheryl, thank you for the super chat. She said, because I love you. I love you right back, sis. Wait a minute. Say there's a video of him carrying a drunk clear girl to the hotel. Wait a minute. And he was stealing clear cookies. Goodbye. Charlie was Davis's fixer. See, So what are they trying to say? So they're trying to paint the picture that black women are so loyal to men who are disloyal that we would choose to be with somebody. Girl. Now this show, yeah, this some Oprah type stuff. I see it. So let me ask y'all this. Is there one character in this entire show that I'm going to see that's actually decent, upstanding, and solid, that's not loose in the cooch, that's not morally bankrupt, that is not engaging in self-harm by going back to a man who's terrible, that's not with somebody who on some struggle love type stuff? Like, are there any decent, solid characters in this entire debacle? Sassy girl, thank you for the super chat. She said a great value. Lisa Ray forgot she wasn't in Players Club. Okay, because she was definitely giving me Diamond or Ronnie. Just can't say that was his call girl girlfriend he was carrying. Oh, so he had a call girl girlfriend that was clear. Yeah, spilling too much. They doing me in, honey. She said, family, I don't know anything past the first 4 episodes to comment on. Well, you know what? Your sisters told me to do it, so there you go. You say Hollywood is the best. Well, he seemed like the only one that's decent, but I'm talking about the women. The women. You say probably that character is on P-Valley. No, but P-Valley wasn't trying to show upstanding people. They were showing decent characteristics in people who were considered the underbelly or a subculture. Not black culture, but a subsect of black culture. These people are supposed to be your grade A, run-of-the-mill, ordinary Negroes. What's really going on? This is what I want to know. What's really good? What's really good? Now, you can show me slimy characters, questionable characters, damaged and beat up characters in a strip club. And even at that, it still was not stereotypical. So the fact that these are supposed to be the regular upstanding people that just have a little bit of family drama, why are we getting stereotypes and nonsense in such a show? If they were going to do the stereotypes and the ignorance, why was this not on P-Valley? And why was there better writing on a show about a strip club than it is about this good old Queen Sugar? Now that's the real question. Love my dogs too, said Hollywood and Mr. Prosper. None of the women. Yeah, because right now the women are making me real uncomfortable. Yeah. I saw that. It looks like it. Yeah, she says Oprah is all over it. Yeah, you can see Oprah all over it. You say probably Billy is decent, but they did her wrong. So now y'all gonna have to fill me in on who is Billy, because I don't think I saw her in this episode. This is my first time watching it, boo. I never seen it before. So who is Billy? Angela Bro said, on my way to work, got you on my phone, sis. I appreciate you, love. Yeah, who's Billy? I'm with Spiller. Who's Billy? I got a few more minutes. So y'all fill me in on what y'all want me to know, because I'm going to watch episode 2 tomorrow, and we're going to talk about it again tomorrow. Y'all tell me who Billy is. Billy is Prosper's daughter. So does that mean she probably going to pop up since they done throwed her daddy to the ground and made him bam his head? Ooh, he probably going to get a lawsuit from the city, huh? Hey, Delcinia. All right. Oh, and those of you who are on the welfare committee, I have not gotten one update this week, and I don't know if I got one last week. Have y'all been checking on the mom to be? I need you to be on your job, ladies. Let's check in and make sure she's good. Billy was accused of being with Unc Vi's abusive ex. Okay, but was she really with him? Or did she just get accused? That's all right if you late, sis, you made it. But I need to know, did she really mess with the man or did they just accuse her of that? You saying yes, she did it? No, don't give me no spoilers. I already ain't got much to look forward to with this show. Okay. Miss Genevieve say she didn't do it. She just got accused and then he lied on her. Okay, all right. So I'm excited to see Billy because all of the stereotypes that I've seen so far were getting on my nerves. Just a little bit. Oh wow, that's not good. Wow, wow, wow. Marva said, who voted for Queen Sugar? I did not because even though I like it, I knew Seanitra would not. Marva, see, this is the thing, right? I didn't like none of them shows. It didn't matter which one y'all voted for. I wasn't going to like it. Because remember, that was the whole gag, right? For y'all to vote for shows that you know I would never watch. So every show on that list was something that I would never watch in a million years unless I did it for love for my sisters. Because other than that, I can't think of one good reason for me to watch any of those shows. Now Morgan say Billy got her demons too. Okay, she can have demons, but is it more stereotype stuff? Or is it like truly genuine, unique storyline drama that's unique to her? Happy to be happy says, I personally FaceTimed her last Friday, my queen. Okay, good. Thank you so much. Remember to put the messages or leave a message in the text group so that we know that it's been done, because I don't want to be thinking that y'all just forgot our girl over there. Okay, perfect. Prior to the party last Friday. You voted for Queen Sugar. I watched from the beginning. Dale Senior love that show. It was just an accusation. Okay, so that should be interesting. That should be truly, truly interesting. So I'm excited about that. All right, so I get to see a character, hopefully, that's got a little dimension and they ain't gonna mess me up. Says Prosper is the older gentleman, but he is failing. He is falling for his in-home nurse. Oh, he falling for the nurse, and he just fell down when that police pushed him. She left home because nobody believed her. Oh, that's messed up. Billy and Nova were besties, but yeah, she got her demons too. Okay, Billy acted out because she was young and in pain. Okay. Willie's storyline is just coming out. We don't know what else is going to happen. Okay. And Aunt Vi's storyline is powerful. Well, I'm going to say this. I'm interested to see what Aunt Vi has to offer too. Especially with y'all telling me she is the matriarch of the family. She seems a little tough. She comes off as like she's trying to give us some Jennifer Lewis vibes. So I want to see where she goes with it. I'm interested. I'm interested in some of the storylines. So it might not be so super painful to watch, but I'm going to hang in there. You asked and I answered. Prosper's nurse is pretty and age appropriate for him. Okay, all right, Prosper, but still, how are you trying to fall for a woman and you falling down, sir? But I guess men like what they like when they like it. So there you have it. Okay? Oh, Morgan says she loved the new nurse. They was cute. Okay, all right, old love. You know, we support mentholated love over here at this house. So listen, so this is what I'm going to do. I'm going to hop my butt off because I got to finish cooking. Got to go feed the baby. Got to feed Papa. However, I enjoyed talking with you guys. And I'm going to be honest. I enjoyed talking with y'all about it more than I enjoyed watching it. So this will give me something to look forward to. I can just make myself get through the episode and make it over here to the porch. Because once I talk with y'all, then I feel better about what I just watched. So y'all help me to get through it. I know I could never watch it on my own, but as long as y'all got my back, I don't mind doing a little something like that every now and then. See, I'm still waiting on you to, oh, yes. I got your number in my phone. Unless you don't want me to call first. If you want me to email before I call you, I will. Thank you for reminding me. Say Prosper is liking the nurse. Maybe a good chemistry for him. Hope they connect. Okay. You gonna binge watch the other 2 seasons so you can catch up. Okay. She told Nova's daddy about her bisexual. Ooh. Well, that's rough. Why would she tell? All right. Well, let me hop off. I got to do what I got to do. But y'all know I'm going to be back for Good Morning Royals. Yes, I'm going to eat first. Okay. Yep. I enjoyed talking about it with y'all. It was a little rough to watch. Thank you, Candy. Candy R said, we got you. Long as y'all got my back, then I'll keep rocking out. Okay. Thank you. I will do that as soon as I hop off from here because I can talk while I do what I got to do. Yes, Latavia. Hey. All right. Well, listen, good night, sisters. Let me get back to work. I got to call my girl. Love my dogs too. And then I got to get back in the kitchen and do what I got to do and finish up here. This was actually fun talking with y'all about the show. Maybe eventually the show will become fun. But for now, I have fun with y'all. You know, any excuse to talk with my sisters is fine with me. It is just fine by me. So listen, let me let y'all go. I'm going to get at it. And we'll be back in the morning. If you already hit the like button, I thank you. If you have not hit that like button yet, please hit it on your way out. I appreciate you guys. Subscribe if you hadn't joined channel membership. If you would like to become an official member of the Royal Family. And also, I sure did. I called like 4 people today, but I didn't call you or Love My Dogs too. So I guess I need to call both of y'all this evening. Well, I'm going to call one of y'all for sure this evening. The other one might get called in the morning. But I'm going to make my calls. Love you guys. Hey, Sharon Foner. I will holler at y'all in the morning, okay? Good night, y'all.